Imagine waking up in the morning, feeling the gentle stiffness in your joints, noticing how standing from your favorite chair requires just a little more effort than yesterday. You might reach for your morning coffee with one hand, steadying yourself with the other, and notice that even simple daily movements are slightly harder. If this resonates, you are far from alone. Many people over 60 experience these small but persistent frustrations, and the first advice they often receive is, just take a protein powder. But what if the solution isn't a powder at all? What if the key to maintaining strength, energy, and independence lies in natural foods already in your kitchen? Let's be honest, protein powders can feel convenient, promising quick results with minimal effort. A shake in the morning, a scoop mixed with milk, and suddenly, your muscles should feel stronger, or so the labels suggest. Yet, many seniors notice limited results, digestive discomfort, or simply dislike the taste. Beyond that, relying solely on powders can make meals feel artificial and joyless, removing the comfort and satisfaction of real foods that nourish the body naturally. And here's a truth that often surprises people. Research suggests whole foods not only provide protein, but also bring a symphony of additional nutrients, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all working together to maintain muscles, bones, heart, and brain. Consult your healthcare provider before starting new exercises or routines. Stop if pain, dizziness, or discomfort occurs. Use support if needed. Picture a morning where your meals don't just fuel you, but actively support balance, strength, and energy. Imagine being able to walk with steadier steps, climb stairs with confidence, or lift a grandchild without hesitation. This is not a far-off dream. It is possible when you focus on natural, protein-rich foods. By the end of this video, you will learn 5 foods that can replace protein powders, nourish your body gently, and fit seamlessly into your daily routine, all while being delicious and satisfying. Many seniors are told, lift weights and take a protein shake. On paper, this advice seems logical. Muscles need resistance and protein to maintain themselves. But in practice, it can feel overwhelming. Resistance exercises may be difficult because of joint pain, balance issues, or fatigue. Protein powders may cause bloating or digestive upset, or simply be unpalatable. When the solution feels uncomfortable or artificial, it's no surprise that many people give up or never fully commit. Here's the encouraging part. You don't need powders to maintain strength. Whole foods offer protein in forms your body can use efficiently, paired with other nutrients that work together to promote overall health. Consider a meal of eggs with vegetables and a handful of nuts. Each bite provides protein for muscles, fiber for digestion, vitamins for bones, and healthy fats for heart and brain. This holistic approach can have transformative effects, particularly for seniors aiming for sustainable wellness. Experts have observed that small, consistent adjustments, such as including a protein-rich food at every meal, can lead to significant improvements in energy, muscle preservation, and overall well-being over time. This isn't about extreme diets or complicated plans. It's about integrating foods that naturally support strength and vitality. Many people notice that as they make these changes, they feel steadier when walking, more confident when standing from a chair, and capable of enjoying everyday activities that used to feel tiring. Consider the psychological benefits as well. Preparing a simple, nourishing meal fosters a sense of accomplishment and mindfulness. You engage your senses, savoring textures, flavors, and aromas, which reinforces positive eating habits. Shaking a powder may be convenient, but it rarely offers the same satisfaction or reinforcement of wellness. Another benefit of whole foods is ease of preparation. Many high-protein options, such as hard-boiled eggs, canned beans, Greek yogurt, or cooked fish, require minimal effort and can be ready in minutes. This simplicity makes it easier to remain consistent, which is often the most important factor in maintaining muscle and energy as we age. Now let's spark some curiosity. Imagine a food that not only provides protein but also supports balance, independence, and confidence in daily life. One that helps protect muscles while subtly strengthening bones, improving digestion, and reducing fatigue. You might assume such a food is exotic or expensive, but it isn't. In fact, the number one item on our countdown is likely in your pantry right now. Overlooked yet incredibly powerful. This food exemplifies the concept of bioavailable protein. Protein that your body can absorb and use efficiently, which becomes increasingly important after 60. The stakes are clear. Adequate protein supports muscle mass, balance, and recovery. Maintaining these factors directly affects independence, walking to the park, climbing stairs, or lifting objects safely. Missing sufficient protein can lead to subtle declines that accumulate over time. By consistently including high-quality natural proteins, you can slow or even reverse these changes, leaving you stronger, more energetic, and confident in daily life. Before we move on, take a moment to reflect. How often do you include protein in every meal? Are you relying primarily on powders, or is there room to integrate more natural sources? Think about the areas of your day where strength, energy, or balance is most important. These are the areas that will benefit the most from the foods we're about to explore. Finally, I want to hear from you. Where are you watching from? How old are you? And what motivated you to click on this video today? Sharing in the comments fosters a community of seniors supporting and learning from each other. There's no pressure, just curiosity and encouragement. Your insights may inspire someone else to try a natural approach to maintaining strength and vitality. Now, settle in and get comfortable. Over the next several minutes, we'll explore 5 natural food alternatives to protein powders that seniors can enjoy every day. Each one is simple, accessible, and backed by observations from nutrition experts and seniors themselves. We'll go step by step, examining benefits, practical applications, common mistakes, variations, and surprising bonuses. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap for naturally supporting your muscles, energy, and overall well-being without powders. Now that we've set the stage, let's dive into the proof. Why do natural foods often outperform protein powders, especially for seniors? Understanding this can help you make choices that are both effective and sustainable. First, consider multi-system support. While protein powders primarily target muscles, whole foods provide a spectrum of nutrients that support multiple body systems simultaneously. Take a simple meal of lentils with vegetables and a sprinkle of nuts. The protein fuels muscles. Fiber supports digestion, vitamins and minerals nourish bones, and antioxidants help combat inflammation. Experts have observed that seniors who consistently eat protein-rich whole foods often report improvements in energy, balance, and overall wellness, far beyond what a powder alone can achieve. Second, digestibility is a key factor. Many seniors experience bloating, gas, or discomfort with whey or soy-based powders. Whole foods, however, tend to be gentler on the digestive system. Beans, lentils, eggs, Greek yogurt, fish, nuts, and seeds contain natural enzymes, fiber, and prebiotics that aid digestion and improve nutrient absorption. Observations suggest that protein from these foods is absorbed more efficiently, which is particularly important after 60 when digestive efficiency naturally declines. Third, whole foods encourage lasting habits. Preparing and enjoying a real meal creates mindfulness and satisfaction. You notice the textures, flavors, and aromas, reinforcing healthy eating behaviors. Shaking a protein powder might be convenient, but it rarely delivers the same sense of accomplishment. Experts have seen that seniors who engage with their meals in this way are more likely to maintain consistent protein intake, which is critical for preserving muscle mass and supporting long-term health. Fourth, time efficiency is surprisingly achievable with natural foods. Many protein-rich options are ready to eat or require minimal preparation. Hard-boiled eggs, Canned beans, Greek yogurt, cooked fish, and nuts or seeds can be integrated into meals and snacks in minutes. This accessibility makes consistency achievable, and consistency is often more important than the specific quantity of protein consumed at one time. Seniors who regularly include these foods notice steady energy levels, improved recovery, and a reduced sense of fatigue throughout the day. Fifth, whole foods provide secondary benefits that powders often lack. Fiber from beans and lentils supports healthy bowel function. Omega-3 fats from fish nourish the heart and brain. Calcium and magnesium from dairy and nuts support bone health. Antioxidants from nuts, seeds, and colorful vegetables help reduce inflammation and support cellular repair. These benefits accumulate over time, creating a holistic approach to wellness that goes beyond simply meeting protein targets. Let's also consider protein quality. Not all protein is created equal. Whole foods often contain complete amino acid profiles or can be combined to form complete proteins, making them more effective for muscle maintenance. Eggs, Greek yogurt, fish, and combinations of beans and grains provide amino acids that the body can readily use, ensuring that every bite contributes meaningfully to muscle repair, bone support, and overall function. Furthermore, research and observational evidence suggest that when seniors replace powders with whole foods, they often experience improved mood and mental clarity. This may be due to the combined effect of protein, healthy fats, fiber, and micronutrients working together. Mental energy and emotional well-being are just as important as physical strength, as they influence motivation, consistency, and overall quality of life. In practical terms, incorporating natural protein sources doesn't have to be complicated. A weekly routine might include lentils or beans several times, Greek yogurt daily, eggs in a couple of meals, fish 2 to 3 times per week, and a daily handful of nuts or seeds. Over time, this approach builds not only strength and energy, but also confidence, independence, and the ability to enjoy daily activities without undue strain or fatigue. Finally, it's worth noting that this strategy allows for flexibility and personalization. You can adjust portions, swap foods based on preferences or tolerances, and experiment with flavors and textures. Seniors who find joy in their meals are more likely to maintain these habits long-term, creating a sustainable path to vitality. Observations show that the combination of multi-system support, digestibility, habit reinforcement, time efficiency, secondary benefits, and protein quality creates a comprehensive advantage that powders alone rarely match. By choosing natural foods, you're not just feeding your muscles, you're nurturing your body as a whole. You're investing in energy, stability, mood, and resilience. And while protein powders may have their place, the evidence strongly supports that whole foods provide a broader, more sustainable foundation for wellness after 60. As we move to the next section, keep in mind that the foods we're about to explore don't just meet protein needs. They support your ability to live fully, confidently, and independently every single day. Now, let's create a sense of curiosity and anticipation. Imagine a food that doesn't just provide protein, but actively supports balance, energy, and confidence in daily life. A food that helps protect muscles, strengthens bones, and improves digestion, all without complex preparation or expensive supplements. You might assume such a food would be rare or exotic, but in reality, it's likely sitting in your kitchen pantry or fridge right now, overlooked yet incredibly powerful. Experts often talk about bioavailable protein, which refers to how efficiently your body can absorb and use the protein from a food source. After age 60, this concept becomes increasingly important because your body's ability to process protein can decline gradually over time. Choosing foods that offer highly bioavailable protein ensures that each meal contributes effectively to muscle maintenance, bone strength, and overall vitality. Many seniors notice that including such foods consistently can lead to improved stamina, steadier movement, and greater confidence in daily tasks. Consider the stakes. Adequate protein is not just about building muscles. It's about preserving independence. Strong muscles help with walking, climbing stairs, lifting objects safely, and recovering from minor slips or fatigue. Maintaining balance reduces the risk of falls, which is a significant concern for older adults. Steady energy supports participation in social activities, hobbies, and caregiving roles. Missing sufficient protein or relying on sources that are poorly absorbed can quietly contribute to gradual declines in these areas, making everyday life more challenging. Now, picture the anticipation of discovering the number one food on our countdown. It is a simple, natural option, easy to prepare, and available to most people. Yet it offers the type of protein and additional nutrients that have a remarkable impact on muscle maintenance, energy, and confidence. The excitement lies not just in its accessibility, but in how consistently including this food in your diet can support independence and vitality. Throughout this countdown, we'll explore 5 natural alternatives to protein powders, each chosen for its effectiveness, ease, and additional benefits for seniors. The number one item is not only nutritious, but also surprisingly versatile, providing more than just protein. It contributes to overall wellness, stability, and strength. By the end, you'll have a clear understanding of why these foods are powerful allies in maintaining a vibrant, independent lifestyle. So as we prepare to move into the countdown, keep this thought in mind. The right food doesn't just meet a nutritional target. It supports your daily life, your balance, and your ability to feel capable and energetic. The anticipation of discovering that top food adds an element of curiosity, motivating you to continue learning, trying, and integrating these natural protein alternatives into your routine. Before we dive into the countdown, let's take a moment to connect. I'd love to hear from you, because this video isn't just about information. It's about building a community of seniors supporting one another on the journey to strength, energy, and independence. Where are you watching from today? What city or town do you call home? Sharing your location helps others see the diversity and reach of our community. And how old are you? Your age matters because it frames your experiences and your needs when it comes to maintaining muscles, balance, and energy. Think about what brought you here. Are you curious about natural alternatives to protein powders? Are you looking for ways to feel steadier on your feet, more energetic throughout the day, or simply more confident in your daily activities? Commenting allows you to reflect on your goals and connect with others who share similar experiences. Many people notice that sharing small victories, challenges, or questions in a supportive community can provide motivation and practical tips. Remember, there's no pressure to share everything. Even a simple comment, like your age or a favorite meal you enjoy for protein, adds value. Observations from seniors who participate in these conversations show that engagement fosters accountability, encourages new habits, and creates a sense of camaraderie that makes the process more enjoyable. Feel free to mention any small wins you've had recently. Maybe standing up from a chair without using your hands, finishing a walk around the block, or preparing a simple protein-rich meal. Celebrating these moments helps reinforce positive behaviors and reminds you that progress, even if gradual, is meaningful. By sharing your experiences, you contribute to a space where everyone can learn, grow, and support one another. This is your community as much as it is anyone else's. And as we move into the countdown of 5 natural protein alternatives, remember that each tip, each food, and each strategy is designed to help you thrive in daily life, strengthening your muscles, supporting your balance, and giving you confidence for the tasks that matter most. So take a moment now. Type your location, your age, or one goal you have for strength and energy in the comments. This simple action helps you engage with the content, reflect on your intentions, and join a growing community of seniors prioritizing health, vitality, and independence. So here are the 5 natural food alternatives to protein powders for seniors. 1. Lentils, a plant-based protein rich in fiber, iron, and B vitamins. Lentils help maintain muscle, support steady energy, and promote healthy digestion. They can be added to soups, stews, salads, or mashed into spreads. 2. Greek yogurt, high in protein and probiotics. Greek yogurt supports muscle health, digestion, and bones. It's easy to enjoy on its own, with fruit, or as a creamy addition to salads or smoothies. 3. Eggs, containing complete protein, essential amino acids, vitamin D, and choline. Eggs support muscle maintenance, bone strength, and brain health. They're versatile for breakfasts, salads, omelets, or boiled as a quick snack. 4. Canned tuna or salmon, affordable, shelf-stable sources of protein and omega-3 fatty acids. They support muscles, heart, brain, and joint health and can be added to salads, sandwiches, or eaten with whole grains. 5. Nuts and seeds, protein-rich with healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Nuts and seeds help maintain energy, support heart and brain health, and make excellent snacks or toppings for yogurt, oatmeal, or salads. As we reach the wrap-up, it's important to reflect on why this approach works so effectively for seniors. Using natural foods to meet protein needs offers multiple advantages that protein powders alone rarely provide. Whole foods supply not just protein, but also vitamins, minerals, fiber, and healthy fats, creating multi-system support for muscles, bones, heart, brain, and digestion. This holistic nourishment helps seniors maintain energy, balance, and independence, improving the quality of daily. Simplicity is another major benefit. These foods are generally easy to find, prepare, and incorporate into regular meals. You don't need complicated recipes, expensive supplements, or specialized equipment. Lentils, Greek yogurt, eggs, canned fish, and nuts or seeds can be rotated throughout the week to create variety and balance without overwhelming your routine. The key is consistency and integrating these foods into meals you already enjoy. A practical weekly routine might look like this. Include lentils or beans in a few meals throughout the week. Have Greek yogurt daily for breakfast or snacks. Add eggs in 1 or 2 meals. Enjoy canned tuna or salmon 2 to 3 times. And consume a handful of nuts or seeds each day. This pattern ensures a steady intake of high-quality protein along with essential nutrients, supporting muscles, bones, and overall health. Progress over perfection is an important mindset. Even small, regular portions of these foods can make a noticeable difference over time. If you miss a day or forget to include a certain food, don't worry. The goal is to maintain a sustainable habit rather than achieve an unrealistic ideal. Many seniors notice that when they consistently include these foods, they experience improved energy, better balance, and increased confidence in daily activities. Another advantage of this approach is flexibility. You can adjust portions, swap foods based on personal preferences or tolerances, and experiment with flavors and textures. This flexibility allows you to enjoy meals, avoid monotony, and make nutrition a pleasurable part of your lifestyle rather than a chore. By embracing natural protein sources, you also encourage mindful eating and connection with your body's needs. Preparing and enjoying real food fosters a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction that powders often cannot provide. This, combined with the physical benefits, creates a positive feedback loop. Better nutrition leads to more energy, which encourages more movement, which in turn supports muscle and bone health. Finally, remember that supporting your body through natural protein-rich foods is about empowering yourself to live fully and independently. Strength and energy are not just physical. They impact confidence, mood, and overall well-being. Incorporating these 5 foods into your daily routine helps ensure that your body has the nutrients it needs to remain strong, balanced, and resilient. In summary, this approach works better because it's comprehensive, simple, flexible, and sustainable. It allows you to nourish multiple systems, maintain independence, and enjoy your meals. With a consistent routine of lentils, Greek yogurt, eggs, canned fish, and nuts or seeds, you can experience steady improvements in energy, strength, and overall wellness while building habits that last a lifetime.